Watch me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite, who the best, they a bunch of stands. Know I'm highly favored cause these fists got me out mini jams. They say fight the power, but I got power to fight now. Know we gon' be barking at the way and tell them pipe down. Jab, right hook, uppercut, you see the light now. Now the crowd begging for the KO like right now. Never took an L with my chin up, hold them like a sit-up. Just trying to go on pops, Craig, get up. Never took an L with my chin up, hold them like a sit-up. Just trying to go on pops, Craig, get up.
Welcome to episode 7 of the Boxing Head Podcast on the Resilient Radio Stream YouTube channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. What's good, G? Everything good?
Yeah, man, everything good.
That's good, man. We had a fight this past Saturday. I wouldn't say it was a great card, but it was a decent card for what it was. We're gonna jump. yeah. So. We're gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna just get this fight out the way. So Sky Nicholson versus Raven Chapman. So last episode we was talking about how this was the first fight, the first boxing women's fight under the Riyadh season card, and it was underwhelming and it was boring. Like no, it was boring. I'm gonna just keep it 100. You know, we love women's boxing, but it's not as exciting. You only have a few fighters like Shields, Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, Savannah. You got your few, man. Like this fight was underwhelming, and the reason why it was is like Raven Chapman. I don't know what her trainer went over, but all she did was go in there, dog, and just throw left hooks. Just try to. That's all she did the whole fight. And they in the corner was like, yeah, just keep doing. Like it was terrible. And what made it even more terrible is like, so Sky Nicholson is saying that she wants to be the face of boxing. No, she's going to be the sleep of boxing, dog. Because like it was the same. Raven Chapman was doing the same thing over and over again. And all Sky did was like throw jabs. Like she knew what Raven was doing, but all she did was throw a few jabs, and that's it. No combination, not moving her hands and nothing like that. And then the commentator was like, yeah, it would be nice to see her against Alicia Baumgartner or Amanda Serrano. No, you don't. She's gonna get sent to the shadow realm. Yeah. So my thing is, man, like my thing for Scott Nicholson is like, if you want to be the face, like you got to let your hands go. Like you got the footwork, and like she got good footwork and she got a good jab. But if that's all you throwing, ain't nobody gonna be coming to your fight. So
yeah, I kind of feel like when you was talking to me earlier about the women's fight,
yeah,
and I had this thought process. I was thinking to myself, women's boxing is a lot like the WNBA.
Yeah,
because the men also partake in this said sport.
Yeah.
So when you really think about it, to be that pay-per-view star or just a star women's boxer, bro, you gotta come with it.
Yeah,
like you gotta really come with it. And you gotta be something for sure. Because ain't no Clarissa Shields. Like you can tell somebody like a casual fan, like, hey, name your top 3 women's boxers right now. It's not gonna work out like that. You feel me? Just like the WNBA, like they for them to be like stars, they have to really be coming with it and to be like some figure. And right now, women's boxing, like it don't surprise me that we just suffered watching a fight like that. You know what I mean? It's hard, bro.
Yeah, like you a champ at your division, like. I got to see more. She didn't look like she won, like, it was convincing, but I mean, a champ? No, she didn't look like a champ, man. Like I had fell asleep, dog. I had dozed off and I wasn't even tired. That's how boring. Yeah, it was so boring, man. So we can move on from that one, man. My thing for Sky is like, look, if Turkey puts you on the card, you better show out, because that fight I saw, it was underwhelming, and it looked like they got somebody off the street and said, "Hey, do you want to fight?" and just brought them in there and fight.
Yeah.
Terrible. And to the trainers, do a better job. Like it wasn't no game plan. So that's all I gotta say with that, man. So
Yeah.
this one you're gonna like Ben Whitaker against Liam Cameron. Oh my god.
Bruh. I think we were just talking about that. What happened when the circus goes wrong?
Man, what? Yeah.
And I feel like actually he was taking that fight. If you ask me, he was taking it a little bit more serious than what he normally does. I feel like he was taking a tad bit more serious than what he normally does.
Yeah.
I also feel like he kind of quit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of quit. When the whole circus act went down, he flipped over the ring, and I ain't like that. I'm like, nah. You so like as much energy as he got, just how he just be playing doing all that. I feel like he should have got up and went right back to town. I would have respected them more, but
right.
He had Liam extra mad though, just extra emotional if you ask me. But
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like both of them should have got an L.
Yeah, I think Ben didn't realize. See, Ben thought I'll tell you exactly. He underestimated this guy. He got he got 6 losses, so he thought he was gonna come in here and just put on the show. But we were saying last episode, we was like, Liam may come in here and be like, "Nah, bro, I'm not a free lick," and that's exactly how he came in there. As soon as he started hitting Ben to his body, Ben started getting tired, and then he started getting hit with stuff, and then his go-to was dog. I wish I could show the replay of her, but I don't want to get shut off like we did for episode 5. But dog, he literally was on the ropes with Liam, literally grabbed him and just leaned over. And then he gonna say his ankle. Like, I watched the replay many a times, and I'm like, I don't know how his ankle just went out or whatever, man. But yeah, man. The hype train is gone now. He's been exposed.
It got real.
Yeah. The hype train is gone. Then I don't know. See, I watched Naruto, man, and he had the Akatsuki trunks on. Like, man, you can't have the Akatsuki trunks on and then like go in there and so his best bet, man, he gonna have to run that back. You're gonna have to run that back. But other than that, I don't want to see that dancing no more, man.
Yeah, we don't believe it no more.
Nope. It was all the show, and he had that he was making amateur mistakes like Jared Anderson. He was putting his hands down when he backed up, putting his hands down, and he was getting caught. So, I mean, in a way, he was kind of smart. He like, I'm about to lose this fight. Let me just throw it all together.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we can. Let me just get out of here.
Yeah. Duh. Yeah. But that's our spiel with him, man. Like, he gotta do. Yeah. He gotta run that back. Oh yeah, next fight, man. We got Jay Opatai versus Jack Macy.
Ooh, we called that one.
That was a beating, dog.
we called that one though.
Man.
Didn't we? Yeah, we called that one, didn't we?
Matter of fact, dang, we did. I said the fight wasn't going past 6 rounds, and it ended in 6 rounds.
Yeah.
He was beating the stuffing out of him, dog. Like his corner had to stop the fight. I mean, Jack is tough, man. Jack didn't go down, but he was getting beat. So I know his adrenaline and his heart was in that ring, but I know as soon as he left that ring to that hotel room, he probably had all types of pain and trauma.
Yeah. They on the sideline talking about Jack be humble, Jack be quick.
Oh my God. Hey, and the way his trainer threw the towel, his trainer, you know how you got the shower, you be like, hey man, can you throw me a towel? That jump made it to the middle of the ring. I was like, oh my God. But yeah. My man's Opate, man. I think personally, and can't nobody stop him at cruiserweight.
No, bro got real power for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
And
got real power.
you heard his backstory. His dad used to train him when he was a kid, and then his friends used to come over, and then his dad used to have his friends train, and then his friends stopped coming over because they was like, we don't want to train for box. We came over here to play. So he been doing this since he was a kid. So yeah. So shout out to him. Everybody keep an eye out on him. Because honestly, this was my first time seeing him fight, and I was very impressed on what I saw. So everybody keep a lookout on him.
Yeah, and we called that when we looked at that KO percentage. Well, it was 25-0, 20 KOs.
Yep.
We was like, "Hey, yo,
Shadow Realm, dog."
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I got what Jay say. Yeah, are you talking about Sky? Yeah, that fight.
Oh, absolutely. Or
That
no,
was-
he talking about Whitaker.
Oh yeah, that one was too, man.
Yeah, it was trash. Yeah, and I feel like that's what happens when you get like a clash of styles too, because it's like, Ben Whitaker, he think it's a game. And like John, if you watch our last episode, we literally talked about that.
Yeah. Yep.
And we don't want to see that fight again. Brazilian Radio said, "Man, we don't want to see that fight again." Us either. We don't either.
Yeah, I'm almost.
To be honest, y'all. To be honest, to be completely honest, Charles, like I ain't even want to. You already know how enthused I was about this card, and it wasn't.
It was. Yeah.
I even start sending messages on Twitter into the group like, Turkey be taking some L's, man.
Woo, don't he?
He been, like, I don't know if y'all see what I've been seeing, but he been taking some L's. That Crawford card when he was fighting, who knows?
Yeah, I heard they was passing out tickets on the street
on some Oprah stuff. Hey,
oh man!
The thing is, when he did that Terrence Crawford card, I was like, Turkey, no, what are you doing? He was like, I want to do it for the fans. I'm like, we don't want to see it either. So what are you doing? You go from fighting pound for pound, like top 5 in Earl Spence, and then the fight right after you fight. Who was that again? Exactly. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. So it's just like, dog, you don't drop that low. I see if it was like, all right, look, we just want to keep him stay busy fight or whatever. No, nobody even knew this guy. He had like 6 losses. What are we doing, Turkey?
Yeah. And like Jay said, he got money to blow, but it's like, man, well, this is he losing money. I mean, Saudi Arabia, that building, that stadium they was in, he did build that from the ground up. So I guess it's cheaper for him to use. That's why he had all the price in Saudi, because it's like, it's my building. I ain't got to pay them nothing really because it's mine.
Yeah. That's actually kind of really dope. I get it. You feel me? Yeah. So he throwing house parties at this point.
Yeah, he throwing for sure a party because he had a raffle. I guess everybody who went to the fight, it was a raffle for a new G-Wagon. Like, so they did a raffle, and if your name got pulled, you won the G-Wagon. So I guess you get something out of the fight if the card not that good, right?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna move on to that other fight that that was a heavyweight fight. So Fabio Wardley and Frazier Clark. That was a Shadow Realm 1 round knockout. Enoch effect. Like,
it's not a lot to talk about in that one.
Did you see how he got knocked out? He got hit. He was like, he was sitting on air. And then I was looking at, like, he had a dent on the side of his face. He had a dent on the side.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
You know what that was? Crazy. They said that he fractured his cheekbone. They had to take him immediately to the hospital because he fractured his cheekbone, and They said his cheekbone and his jaw, it was something up with it. They had to do surgery on it immediately on it. So that's why he had.
No, hey y'all, listen. If y'all didn't see that, if y'all didn't see the size of that dent in the side of that man's head, just imagine somebody with real strong dimples, like in their cheeks, how it's like pushed in like that. That was up here where ain't no meat at.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Woo.
Just yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
I seen that. I was like, how hard you punching to do that?
Exactly. Because I'm gonna be real. Like I know I be on here and I be like chicken broth and all that, but he for sure JELLO. Oh, that's all he gonna be eating for a minute. Oh my god.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was a hook too. It came in like boom. He came in. The hook came in too. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, that was one of those. That was one of those triple G overhand.
Yep.
Whatever you want to call those, and that was not cool.
Yeah.
Especially like when you that heavy. Them punches like that.
That's that heavyweight division, like you were saying. That heavyweight division, you can go anytime.
Yeah. We didn't have a prediction on that one, did we?
No, we didn't. We actually didn't. We actually didn't do that one. Nope. But
because both of them was undefeated, right?
Yeah.
Because
because their first fight they had was a draw, so this was the rematch, and he made.
We know who studied and who didn't.
He made quick work of it too. He was like, "We ain't about to do this draw again. Let me get you up out of here, bro. I've never been to Saudi before. I need to see how the city look."
Man, you hear me?
Yeah. What Brazilian said? He said, "If U.S. boxing keeps playing around, he's gonna Yeah, I think that's Turkey's goal. I think Turkey wants a whole league, a boxing league. And you know what?
For sure. And the thing is, he can get it. He can get it too. He can get it, especially if like all these other boxers like stop like they're like not trying to work with him. Like Canelo don't really want to work with him. You know, Tank ain't really too fond of working with him. Yeah. I heard Tank told him I need 2 Ferraris before we even talk.
You know what? I Tank saying that he may need Turkey now, man. Because did you hear about Al Heyman?
Yeah.
So Al Heyman is very ill right now to the point where he not even making the fights no more. He got somebody else doing it. Yep. So big prayers for Al Heyman. They said
for sure.
They said
Al Heyman been old for a long time though.
Yeah, you know what? He has.
Every time I see him on a picture, I'm like, he remind me of an old jazz player from the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah.
Like he just always look old, like he ready to hear some blues. straight up Bill Cosby.
Hey, last time I saw a video of Al Heyman, man, he had a suit that was like 3 times bigger than him, dog. I was like, he got money, he can't say nothing.
Them Steve Harvey suits be on closet loaded.
Oh,
all the millions of dollars.
He said straight up Bill Cosby is the Jello pudding pops. Yeah. Hey, what's his name? Fraser Clark. Yeah, bro. Jello. Oh, you said
He was the first coming to America, the second one. Then no, seriously. At all.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yep. So yeah, that's with that fight. So this fight, it was.
Oh, hold on. Before you go, I'm sorry. Yeah. Fraser Clark only had 8 fights though, so that's really kind of.
He only had 8 fights.
Yeah.
Oh man, dang! And he didn't get
8 fights, 6 by KO. 8 fights, 6 by KO, and then he just got his first L. So he 8-1 and 1 now. 1 shadow round.
That's going to be dangerous for him now because everybody knows that injury he had. So everybody going to
punch him in the head. Yeah, I mean,
they're going to be, they're going to be just like.
The messed up part about it is the Brits got him number 10. He's number 10, and then he number 57 in the world.
You know what? I'm not mad at that. You just at this point, they need to just let these heavyweights in. Like, there's not enough heavyweights. Just go ahead and let them in. Because you never know. He may lose that fight, but he may beat somebody else.
Yeah. And then Fabio, the one he fought, the one who knocked him out, he number 10 in the world. I think Fabio would be a good fighter to put Jerry Anderson back up again.
Yeah, that's crazy you said that. That's what the commentators was saying.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Commentators was like, that'd be a good fight for. Yeah, that would be a good fight because.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good fight to go in there and try to snatch Fabio's and put him back on the map.
Yeah, he should never get in there with a Bacoli again.
He should have only had 7 fights. Man,
Shadow Real, man, like he was asleep sitting down. I was like, oh my god! And when he hit him, his mouth was like on this side, like so. Man, boxing for real, man, is real. Man,
can't play that.
Yeah, man, you can't play it. You know, Chris. So this next fight, it was Chris Eubank Jr. versus Camille Sharameta, and that was one of those fights. Did you see that fight?
Which one?
The one with Chris Eubanks in it versus that Camille Sharameta. This is when Conor Ben got in the ring after the fight.
No.
Yeah, it was a highlight fight. Like he got him he got the knockdown in the first round, and then he TKO'd him in the 7th. And then Conor Ben, dog, he came in the ring looking like one of the Jackson 5 because he had a perm kid in his head. So I guess Chris Eubanks has 2 options. So of course, you know, Conor Ben's dad, Nigel Ben, and Chris Eubanks Sr. had a fight, you know, back then, like back in the 80s. So
wow.
Yep. So now the son's just trying to fight. So that's why Conor got in the ring. Like, I can fight you at any. Conor just need a fight because when he got caught with them, when he got busted, when he got popped, it's been hard for him to get a fight. But then Chris Eubanks is talking about he want to fight Canelo. Canelo might give him.
I mean, but the thing is, it kind of makes sense though.
Yeah.
The Brits got him number 2 overall, and he number 4 in the world.
You might as well. Yep.
Yeah, he might as well. That sounds like
go
a
ahead
good
and
fight.
jump in the fire. Go ahead.
I would have actually preferred him to fight Chris Eubank over Jamel.
I agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
I for sure agree with that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he should have just did that. I don't. that's Canelo though. He can do whatever he want to do. You know. He can do it. He can fight whatever he want to fight. So that may be his scapegoat, but he talking about he want to fight the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev.
Yeah, but Eubanks knocked Camille out, right?
Yeah, it was a TKO. He knocked him. He was tagging him that whole fight. In the 7th round, the ref saw enough, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna go to commercial break now. Let me see if we got any new comments real quick. No, I'm gonna go on a commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about Beterbiev versus Bivol, and we're gonna kick it about a little bit about 154. We know Tim Tszyu got that title fight coming this Saturday. Go ahead and get this guy out the way so we can go ahead and get this started at 154 because it's been too quiet.
We've been waiting, bro.
Yeah, it's been too quiet at 154.
Yeah.
So when we come back, we'll kick it about that.
Summer's almost here. You still haven't did that spring cleaning? No need to worry. Golden Touch Premium Service and Sanitation will take care of everything from cars, homes, even buildings. And check this out. All products are eco-friendly. So go ahead and go on the website and book an appointment. Or if you have further concerns and questions, go ahead and send an email. Clean, it's just Golden Touch away. The secret is out. Everyone is using Potty products. Potty products toilet paper is 2-ply and has 450 sheets per roll, and it won't clog your toilet because it's septic safe. You can get same day, next day delivery, or shipping when you log on and place an order at potty-products.com. Spend $48 and get free shipping, or subscribe on the site and get free monthly shipping. Remember to use Potty products.
And we are back. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I'm gonna drop that there. For any advertisement opportunities, y'all go ahead and hit up that email. And of course, I got to spread the good word. The Variety Music Show with Brazilian J every Friday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Make sure y'all check it out. Music melting pot where all genres of music are played. Also, former MMA and UFC fighter Clifford Big Cat starts Fighters Formula segments is during the show as well. Make sure y'all check that out Friday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Oh, yeah, and don't forget to check out children's author, honorary doctorate recipient Ty Allen Bassett and his words of the day throughout the day on the Resilient Radio stream, or go to the website www.resilientradio.net. Saturday is a 90s music show with DJ Prasmatic every Saturday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. She has a phone number that she drops to where you can make any music requests. Make sure y'all check her out Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Also, Detroit Girl Transformation Podcast with Tony Carter is coming this fall. Well, it is close to fall, so it's coming up real soon. Like I said last time too, we got DJ Crossfader and DJ Exquisite coming. That'll be giving you the ones and twos, and also we have a new show, Toxic R&B, where they're going to be playing all toxic R&B music. So especially Carl Thomas, man, he was the most toxic out of all of them. But yeah, make sure y'all check that out. Go on the Resilient Radio Stream Facebook. Just type Resilient Radio Stream, you'll find it. Twitter, formerly known as X, Instagram. Go ahead and follow these social media pages, follow, and just stay tuned for the shows that's coming up. So we back, man. The Beterbiev and Bivol fight, man. Like, for me personally, there was a lot of mixed feelings about it. For me personally, I enjoyed the fight. Like,
me too.
It was a fight that I expected to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real. I kind of had Bivol winning the fight.
I called Bivol.
Yeah. Like, especially in the earlier rounds, like his punches were a lot more like crisp, and it was a lot. He had like Bivol was different. When he punched you, it wasn't just one punch. He was hitting with combos, and like they made it to all 12. Some people say it was a robbery. I wouldn't say that. I mean, because the fight got close. Because towards like especially the championship round. But I think that probably the 116 to 112 judge scoring is my biggest issue about that one. But I'll let you go ahead and.
Well, look, I feel like this. Well, first off, I was going for Bivol, and I actually was calling it maybe like a 10-round knockout. I believe if I look at the old at the old video we did, video we did, but I feel like Bivol had a lot of snap on his punches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he had the snap, and then he had the alertness, and I feel like that was cool. But what I observed was Bivol could not get away from Beterbiev's attack. He couldn't evade enough punches. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't make Beterbiev miss.
Yeah.
And when you looked up, we looking at Bivol face just beat up, swollen under his left eye. You know what I'm saying? And it just got to the point where Beterbiev's power punches was just that. It was just too good, you know. And at one point, I'm like, well, Beterbiev is better. I mean, that's just what it was. You feel me? And I'm happy we got to that point. That's one thing I like about boxing because we get the truth in there. We can all have these. I want this person to win because of this. I think this person gonna win because of that. When they get in there, we gonna get answers. Boxing is the leveling sport. You gonna get some answers for sure. And that's just what it was. Would I like to see a rematch? I'd say, yeah, we can go for. I can go for a rematch.
Yeah.
You know, I can go for a Bivol, Beterbiev too. I think it'd be a better. I mean, I think it'd be a bigger fight second time around because we know that they can hang with each other. Hang with each other. So, yeah, I say let them go at it again. You know, maybe this could be a Canelo Triple G type thing.
Yeah. There's actually a mix that can go on with 175 too. I say the rematch happen, and then I will say the winner. Man, so it could go like this. It could go the winner goes to either fight Canelo or the winner of David Benavidez versus David Morrell, or the loser can fight the winner out of David Morrell versus David Benavidez. Canelo fight Beterbiev, but if that was to happen, I don't see nobody beating. I don't see nobody beating Beterbiev. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't see nobody beating him.
I gotta see the Mexican Monster versus him though.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
I gotta see that. Like
think about David.
I wouldn't even care who won. I just want to see David versus Beterbiev. That's going to give me all the answers I need to see. But of course, we want to see the fights leading up to it. I want to see the Morrell and Beterbiev. That's going to be dope. I got Benny winning that one. Not because I'm biased, just because I think he wanted more. He wanted better, and I feel like he got a little bit more experience. Just fighting bigger names in that type of stage. And then I hope we get that Beterbiev and Mexican Monster, and then whoever wins that, hopefully Canelo just like, all right, come on.
We'll see. I mean, because he got Chris Eubanks calling him now, so he might take that fight.
I would.
Yeah. How you feel about that judge that scored at 116, 112? For that
would be Bivol. Yeah, I mean, we talked about some judges. We talked about some judges before that, so we know what these judges be on. It's just they be fans too. Them judges be fans too. That's what we gotta realize. So.
Yep.
I say it was to a trade for out of retirement to Detroit Lane.
Man, I don't mean to switch off of Bassett, man, but how you feel, man? These Lions
they close to a trade for him.
Oh wow,
that's pressure.
Woo.
JJ Watt coming out of retirement to join the Lions.
Woo!
Do we even need it?
That's like overkill, ain't it?
Yeah, that's overkill for sure.
It's some of these new Detroit Lions fans I don't like, man. Like the ones that's never been to Detroit or never don't even live in Michigan, and they just like fans. Like, get out of here, man. Like,
where was you at when we was 16 and 16?
Right.
Like we was getting beat upside the head for years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dog. Speaking
like
of,
I said, I would love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna love to see that fight though. That Beterbiev and Benavidez if it materialized, but we'll see.
Yeah. And Bivol,
who you said fighting this Saturday again?
Oh, this Saturday we got Tim Tszyu versus the IBF champ. I forgot his name. Background. I forgot his name, but I watched.
Let's look at it.
Yeah, let's look. Oh man, let's look at it. Rate that fighter.
Rate that fighter. Let's see.
Yeah, because I was watching him, man, and like, Tim Zoo is the counter king. He's gonna have his way. He's gonna have his way with this guy. This guy has power, but this guy moves like the Marshmallow Man off of Ghostbusters, dog. Like,
Yeah. So Tim Zoo,
mhm.
he's number 5 in the world.
Yeah.
He's number 1. Where are you from? Australia. He's number 1 in Australia.
Who? That guy he's fighting?
No, Tim Zoo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's number 1 for sure.
And Tim Zoo is 24-1. 17 of those wins coming by way of knockout.
Yep.
He's never been knocked out, but of course, he took that L. He got real bloody in there when he fought Sebastian Fundora.
Yeah.
That's my boy right there, Fundora. They be like, why you speak so highly of him? Man, Fundora, dog.
I like him. He can fight anybody.
Yeah,
like,
he got heart. He got heart like an old school fighter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but anyway, yeah. So that's Tim Zoo. 24 wins, 17 by knockout, 1 loss. Never been sent to the Shadow Realm. He's going up against Bakram Murtazaliyev.
Yeah.
This guy is Burkham. That's what we call him. Bakram, BK, whatever you want to call him. He's 22 wins, 16 of those coming by way of knockout. He's undefeated with a perfect record. He is number 1 in Russia. He's number 7 in the world.
Number 7 in the world?
He's number 7. That's what they got him. They got him at a 5-star super welterweight.
Yeah, he's Tim gonna make good work of him.
He's orthodox. And he is the IBF World Super Welter.
Yep.
Let me see.
So yeah,
and he's coming off of a knockout win versus Jack Colquet, whoever that is.
Yeah.
This guy, he's got. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In his last 5 fights, 3 of them was KOs, 2 of them was unanimous decisions. So it looks like this guy has a perfect mix. He can knock out and fight.
I watched some highlights. He's pretty slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of his last fight, 9 fights.
Yeah.
5 of those was KOs. Out of 9 fights, 5 of them was KOs. The other 4 were unanimous decisions. None of them was split. This guy might be a little serious. Now, I'm not saying his competition was nothing.
Right.
But I don't see any undefeated fighters in his last 9 fights, though.
And you know what? I'm gonna take back what I said because 154 is a whole different monster, and we saw that at 154, it don't matter if you a big name or not. Like, you remember what my man's did to I forgot his name. I think his name was Botchuk or something. That guy who fought Virgil Ortiz, and he gave Virgil Virgil problems.
Run for his money.
Yeah. So whoever win this get the belt, man, and then 2025 we should be seeing an undisputed champ at 154. You got Sebastian Fundora with the WBC, WBO. You got Terrence Crawford with the WBA, and the IBF fight is about to happen this Saturday. So, man, like, we about to see some action. If Spencer's really fighting Fundora, then you got that fight. So, Terrence Crawford, who can you fight next? Fight the winner of this fight.
I thought he was already in talks with Sebastian Fundora. It's supposed to go first.
Yeah, it's going back and forth.
Is that real?
Yeah. So if that does happen, if Crawford does end up fighting the winner of not the winner, but if Crawford end up fighting Fundora, Spence should probably it should be easy for him to fight Tim Zoo. They under the same promotion, and they already got like some not too much back history, but I remember when Charlo was fighting Castano, and Earl Spence said that Tim was a bum, and then Tim was like, "Tell him to come up to 154 if you think I'm a bum." So bam, that's a possibility.
Oh, there it is. There it is, guys. I want Crawford to fight Fundora first.
Yeah,
I do.
I think
I
he
ain't gonna
should.
lie. I think so. Or Tim too.
He get man. It's
I
no
want him to
excuse
get
to
it
fight
cracking.
anybody.
I want Crawford to get it cracking, bro. I'm tired of these no-name people, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get back in the mix, man. But again, somebody said too. Somebody made a point. They was like, we don't know if Crawford is contending right now.
Mm-hmm.
And when they said that, I'm like,
remember
he did say, right now it's about the money. It's about the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So do Crawford think he? I mean, we know he's going to the Hall of Fame. Is he at that point where he's just like, it don't matter what I don't really care about being here for the actual sport of boxing where I'm trying to hit these milestones, make these accolades. You know, he ain't trying to. For me, I don't even think he really care about going undisputed or building more of a legacy up. Because if that was the point, he would have beat up Boots, went to got that bag, went to 154, and just start crushing everybody that you could possibly see who got a belt or not.
Yep.
He ain't know that. You see how you just picking and choosing, get with Turkey. I can make a $5 million bag here. Let me fight David Avanesian. Let me go and fight David Avanesian's cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like he's picking around these bags. Like he's not like, oh, Tim Tszyu got the belt. I'm gonna beat him up. He ain't doing that. He don't care about the legacy no more. That's why he like Canelo. Let's go, because he know he trying to get that bag. So all that. We want to see.
Yeah.
Man, he needs somebody just to piss him off for real.
Yeah. Need somebody to like.
Somebody really needs to talk some stuff to Crawford to the point it's just gonna make him loyal and make him want to go in there and light that fire up under him again when he just mistakenly get the belt back in his hand. Like, But for him to really just be hunting down belts and trying to be that undisputed champ at 54, I just don't think that's that. Remember, guys, he old now too. He getting older, so it's like
I don't blame him.
Yeah. So I think we can kind of pull back on the whole undisputed stuff. At this point, we just want to see a big fight with him.
Yeah.
We have to be comfortable and cool with not getting that because I don't know what's gonna happen, dog. Yeah.
I know Tim. So Tim and Fundora is two fighters. I know for a fact they don't care who they fight; they'll get in the ring. So like you said, Crawford at that age, he's like 36 years old. He at that age, it's like, all right, let me get a bag and just get out the game. But at the same time, like I respect that, but at the same time, he can't be like putting stuff on social media and saying, I just want y'all to see that I'm great. If you saying that, if you still feel like that with like the boxing world, then he know what he needs to do.
Absolutely. My thing is this: that's a guilty conscience. When have we heard Manny Pacquiao say that?
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
When have we heard Floyd say that?
Right.
Never. They just gonna beat you up and then let the people talk what they gonna talk.
Yep.
You know.
And then you got
Ali definitely never say that. Ali said, "I am the greatest."
Yep.
He ain't never said, "I just want to show the people that I'm great." No,
great.
Based off of what you did in the past.
Yep.
Like, no.
The people judge how great you are based off of what they see. This is why when Spence lost and he got back in that ring front door, you had people cheering. You had because like we seen Spence in like fights, like some dog fights, like we seen that. So like on paper, Bud is like the best since like he's like up there with the greats. But when you look at his resume, it's like, can Crawford retire and we do a greatest hits to where we see all his greatest? You can't. I'm gonna be real. You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you can because he got knockouts, like he got highlight reels, but you're gonna be looking like, all right, who is this guy? Who is that guy? Okay, all right. Yeah. So my thing is, if he wants that for himself to be recognized and for people, to love him, handle it. To be honest, he could retire at the end of 2025 because if you look at it, if he fight Fundora and beat him, that's 3 belts. And then Tim Tszyu gonna fight you. Tim Tszyu has no problem. That's another fight. You can have 2 fights in this year and you can be done. I don't think Canelo's going to fight him. Canelo's looking at 175, so he could retire and
Crawford can get any fight he wants. He got Turkey, so he can get any fight he wants. It's just if he wants that or not. Do he want it? What is it worth? That's what it. That's where he at. So.
Yep.
I'm really, to be honest, I would rather Crawford just, go ahead and do what he gonna do so he can get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because little do they know, I mean, it's people that's hungry for that. I feel like Crawford get out the way, then he can get the people attention off of him, and we can focus on people who want to be undisputed. Because we got some people coming to 154 that I think that's gonna be dope and really gonna be nice. Or let Tim Tszyu or Fundora just run for it, because you ain't got time to be doing all that.
Yeah, don't hold on to the belt if you ain't gonna fight nobody. If you ain't gonna fight nobody else at 154, just let go of the belt.
Yeah.
Or is he going to do like 147 and just sit back and watch Tim Tszyu?
Watch everybody. Let all the belts get in one spot.
Yep.
Don't beat up one person. Let somebody else do the arrow spinch job, and then you beat up that person.
All right, like, hey Victor, I need you again. Let me call. Hey, Snack, I need y'all. No, I'm talking. I'm talking, dog. Yeah, man. Before we wrap it up, dog, you got anything?
Nah, I'm ready for a better fight card. So I can't wait for PBC to get the wheels turning again, so we can see some turned up action. I'm ready to see some more heavyweights too. That last heavyweight bout got me turned up, but me, I got the same slogan all the time. Just like, subscribe, share. Shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to Resilient Radio for hosting us and just continuously showing us some love. And that's all.
Yep. And then, for me, I just same thing with you. Like these weak cards, like, it's cool that you got a good, a plethora of fighters on one card, but it got to make sense and it got to be good, or you're gonna lose more money. But we'll see what Turkey do. He got money to spend. And of course, fights. So, like we always say, keep it boxing, keep it in the square circle, and we out.
If you taking jabs in life, you ain't got a puncher's chance. Watch me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite, who the best, they a bunch of stands. Know I'm highly favored cause these fists got me out mini jam. They say fight the